Okay, everybody, this is Hunter Call of the Wild. Uh, when I play by myself, I this is really the only game I play by myself online. Um, I've never had anybody bother with me or shoot at me or even mess around with if I'm hunting an animal. I haven't had anybody uh, take shots at what I was trying to hunt. Seems to be a much more laid back atmosphere, and people are so much more serious. Meaning they just don't go around trying to cause trouble. All right, so where do I want to go here? Um, Now the good part about multiplayer is that if you only own the base game, you're able to play all the other maps you don't own. So for certain maps I don't own, we'll go here. Now this game is supposed to be free for everybody on Epic. So even if you're on Epic or on Steam, we should be able to see each other here and be able to join each other's games. You can host your own server if you want. Okay, this particular map has bison. And the first thing, whenever you start a map that you haven't played before, look for the outpost. Just go to your map and look for the outpost and head there right away. Because that's where you stock your stuff up. Where you can buy new bullets and all that other stuff as well. And from bows, shotguns, handguns. Okay, I'm definitely not heading up in that area. I'm just going to go southeast. So let me see. I turned my HUD off so that I can get the full picture. Now, what's also beautiful about this game is that it's absolutely gorgeous. Ballistics are really close to being realistic. No. The animal behavior, if oh, I'm not gonna kill a youngin. No way. Go. Okay, this obviously is either a desync or it's a bug. Don't know which. Most likely a desync. Or at least I hope it would be a desync. Now, most of the time, like I said, this particular developer will release a paid DLC, and it will mess up everything for the game. And which is rather sad to see happen. But they're so slow in patching it. But with that said, if I'm having a really hard day or just not a great day, I'll play the Hunter Call of the Wild, and especially at night, I'll play it at night. And what I'll do is I'll just it calms me right down because the atmosphere is so. There we go. There's some bison there. Could have went for that buck, but I find this game so relaxing, and it's so beautifully done, so atmospheric that it's one of the best games made. It's just beautifully, beautifully done. And like I said, you're gonna get it free on Epic. Now, when you take on a bison, what's going to end up happening is if you shoot it, And if it sees you, it's going to try to run you down. And you can die in this game. I had a bear kill me. I've been stampeded to death. But we're going to see if we can't get a bison here. Now the weapon, this is the starting rifle, which is not powerful at all. Now I can buy, you know, yeah, okay, they're just giving up the calls now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now I don't have the proper lures or whatever for any of the animals on this map. Of course, you have to purchase those and that sort of stuff. I know they're going to be running away from me. So like I said, once you get a shot on or a shot in, they'll come after you. And boy, do they line up to really charge you. If you're not careful, you go down on yours. Yeah, we've got a few. It's going to take a bit for me to even get there. Let's see if I can just skirt without them freaking out on me. Yeah, there goes the herd. If this pea shooter, if I don't hit a critical organ right away, it's called track. You got to track them down, which is a lot of fun actually. It's a ton of fun. It's quite enjoyable. I think the longest I've ever tracked an animal was close to 2 hours. That took me a long time to track them. So I shot him and I was able to start the tracking by coming across the blood. Thing is too, is in this game, animals will bleed out. So if you did not so much a critical hit, but if you just, popped them one and ended up, this one might be a good. Hope I hit him on the. I did wound it, obviously. I mean, you can see it stumbled just a tad there. But these boys are nasty. Now, you know what's really quite odd and what's quite cool about this game is that it kind of bothered me that I was killing animals. Or hunting animals here. Okay, I need that blood. It's going to turn nighttime very soon now, so. It really bothered me hunting because I felt like I was really killing an animal. But in actual fact, I had to pull myself back and say, look, like this. They're not real animals, dude. They don't have feelings. They don't have emotion. They're animals in a game. So wisen up. And, just because you do something in a game doesn't, to do something in a game and do something in real life are two totally different things. Now I'm looking for that blood splatter because I don't know which one I'm tracking. It did come up here right now. Yeah, nighttime can be a bit of a booger. Now, believe it or not, you should not be able to hunt. There we go. Very low. There we go. We got scat. We got some more blood. Now the reason why I go with red is because it pops right out at me. It may not pop out for you, but I've chosen red. White for other tracks that aren't being tracked. And red for those I am. And those are, like I said, it can sometimes pop right out on me. There he comes. Oh shit, Michael, come on. Oh, you might end up seeing me die here. I don't even know which one I just shot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the one who I shot the first time. Good chance. I shot him once with that handgun. The other times were just not right at all. See, if I turn my light off, see those blinky things? They don't show up. And by right, you should not be hunting at night. That's illegal. Yeah, we got red there. He's right nearby. But he's not. Oh yeah, we got a good track on him. But yeah, you almost saw me die there. I was really going to end up getting hurt. I had two after me. I suspect he went downhill. I'm not sure of that, but that's most likely him. Now, if I lose a track, I go back and I go in circles. I circle around and around, and until I pick up a track again. At least that's how I do it anyway. That could be him there. Don't know. I actually have two chasing me. Holy moly. And this game doesn't act, I mean, you certainly can't go around jumping around. You know, like you can in first-person shooters. That's not the way this game works. So don't expect to be able to pull maneuvers that you normally would in other first-person shooters. It just doesn't work. That's the track he's heading off in that direction. Now, it depends on your skills, right? Your skills and your perks that you level up to. Oh! He's definitely the one. Boy, he's got it out on. He's got it out for me. I can't blame him now. He could be really bleeding out now. I've taken quite a few hits. He's taken a few hits now. Even though his bleed rate is low, he could bleed out. And believe me, you don't have unlimited ammo either, so you gotta be really careful when you're hunting. Where is he and where did he go? Now the last call came from down in here. Okay, there we go. Yeah. See, Red just... See, now he's going up this way. So this is where he ended up charging me. Now I'm gonna... That's scat, I think. Yeah, that's scat. Now, if you make a kill, you can send it to the taxidermist, but it's going to cost you a ton of cash to do that. I'd say that's him. You shouldn't have made that call, little guy. But I'm telling you, all those rounds I've popped into him so far, it's amazing. That he isn't down yet. I think this is the guy. I mean, I'm not seeing in the track, so nope, that, yeah, I got red. See how the red popped out for me? That's why I use that color. There he is. Oh. Down I went. Well, that I take that as dying because I'm respawning back to the house, I think. Which now pretty much has me. I pretty much lost it. Yep, I lost my kill. So what do we have for handgun ammo? How much do I have on me? Well, we got a turkey up there. Alright, so what do I have actually on me? What? Here's my shotgun ammo, or my rifle ammo. How many? It's not telling me how much I have on me. Why isn't it? Very low penetration. But I like to know how much I have of that on me. I would have to turn on my HUD again in order to find that. No, I can't use that. It's locked anyway. Jeez, penetration of 10. I mean, no wonder I can't bring much down with this. That's what I'm using right now. Penetration is very, well, 15 is better than 10, that's for dang sure. Recommended class is 2 to 6. I have 41, is that what? Yeah, okay, so that is telling me exactly how much. What's my handgun ammo? I have only 5. 220. Jumping jeepers. Okay. Yeah, let's buy a little bit more than that. That is the one I have. A single action revolver using 357. It's a 357 Magnum. You'd think I'd pop it a little bit. I'd be able to do some real damage with it. No, that'll cost you $24,000. Well, I call that dollars. This one a rhino. I can only imagine what that damage would be for that. Look at the recoil. Hip shot 86. That's the one I'm using there. I'm gonna have to level up in order to get. I can get this one. Wow, it's true vision sights. Those are dozen scopes. So. Look at the prices of these. What just happened? Oh, he changed it to 6 a.m. Okay, cool. Thank you. Now, was it this way that I went? It was southeast, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick up on his track again and we'll just hightail it and see what we can do with that. I would really love to be able to pick that back up. Because if anything, I think he's lying dead now. Yeah, we went through this way, so we'll just maybe I'll pick up on the track. I don't know if you lose that after you're knocked out. See, the thing is with being knocked out, you know, like I said, I mean, I treat that as dying because you respawn back at your camp. So to me, that's death. I mean, you could travel the entire map, you know, hunting down something, and all of a sudden get stampeded by something. Or in this case, I was raked over the coals by Bison, and rightfully so. I mean, you know, what right do I have to go out there and bother his day? Take away from him what we all value, right? But hey, you know, me against him, and I want my dollars, I want my points. So I can skill up in that. So he sure put a boot to me, though, I'll tell you that. Now, if I could just pick up his track. I hope I'm able to. I mean, if I see red, then I'm back on again. Now, I'm not sure how long the track lasts or whatever. And there's another thing, too. I don't know how much... Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I'm not out to hurt you. I wasn't... Wasn't it over this way that... Oh, I'm lost. I can't remember. I cannot remember. But we'll try. Now, getting back to what I was saying, I don't know if the weather has an effect on the tracks either. Because when it rains and that sort of thing, is that going to wash out the tracks? Or will I still be able to... Oh, it was over here. It was through that way. I think in that clearing. So I actually took a shot at that one. I think. Doesn't mean it is, but I think it is. But I will say that this particular amp, the amount of bullets I put into him, there's just no way that he could not bleed out. That's the ridge right there I ran up into. Right, that's when I first started tracking. And then we went down the ridge. Yeah, no, that's where I was. Okay. Or, if you watch any of my past videos, where I played games before with John, I'm horrible with maps. I can get turned around in my own neighborhood. Like, you know, if there was a map I was playing that was my neighborhood, I'd probably get turned around in somehow. It's amazing. Okay, did I cross a road? Okay, like I said, I'm lost now. Anyway, let's go up this way, I guess. I can't remember. Will it show me anything? I don't know. Well, hold on. Yes, there it is. So, it did keep my tracks. Okay, good. The other tracks I was following disappeared, so let's get on this as quick as possible. No, it's back this way. I hope I'm able to get back on that track. Kind of happy now that they've added that in. That they have that in the game, because I don't want to lose this one. Sure spawned me way back though, didn't it? You think a 357 would do some damage, you know? Especially at point blank range. I mean, I was just shot him right in the left side or right side of his face, back into his shoulder, and that did actually bother him a little bit. That really did bother him. I think that's going downhill. I don't know where he actually ended up taking me down, but if I could pick up on that track again, and I have a chance of yeah, that's good. Now will I know which one I'm tracking? Okay, that is where I hit it the first time. That is the track I want. That last one over here. It's that last track. There should be droplets of blood almost everywhere. Okay, I'm right on it. I don't know if that's his track or not. I don't want to commit myself to a track. I'd rather hit the blood splat first. That's far more important for me than the blood track's far more important. Come on, give me a blood. I can get a blood here. We'll be okay. I'll be back on his trail again. There simply has to be blood. And yes, I am in the exact same area I died in, so. I need to pick up on his track again. Come on, baby. Give me something here I can look at. Because obviously you can tell that I can no longer find his track. Even though it's listed here, it's like listed on the map, shown on the map. But I have to be careful which one I'm going to be tracking. So. Oh, come on. There he is. He bled out. And there's his track. Yeah, he bled out. See, it didn't really even penetrate him. Well, he put me in my place, I'll tell you that. That he did do. That he did do. And now I'm kind of happy I was able to find him. Because that would have been left out there. And that, you know, even though it's only a game and, you know, it's pretty realistic, I would not have liked it. If you engage something, hunt it down until you can claim it. Don't shoot at 50 animals and expect to, because you'll end up with quite a few. What's that right there? pick up blood trail. I hit him right through here. Yeah, I didn't know what I was seeing there for a second. It was like wasn't sure. I'm not sure if I went back far enough. And the recoil on these rifles, holy moly. Oh, I didn't do anything. He went through here, didn't he? No. Come on, I know I hit you. I must be getting tired. I'm not being able to, I'm having a hard time focusing right now. The bison wore me out. This game is so cool. Oh, I saw something right there. I mean, if you guys want to, whoever pick it up on Epic, there's all kinds of settings you can do to help it be an easy game for you as well. Now, just because you shot an animal and it took off, don't worry, you can go to the spot that you saw him last, and maybe you'll pick up that blood. The blood is the most important. So track that and then follow through. Sometimes finding the blood splatter is hard to do. And then sometimes it's just easy. It's as simple as anything. He did take off down through there, so. That's a shot. That person must be really far away. Hear that? They must be really far away. Isn't that cool how the mountains are echoing off? How the shots echoing off the mountains? Very realistic. I mean, this game is just wonderful. Now, not all the DLCs are cool. Okay. Like if you like the dog, having the dog with you, or the weapons packs could be interesting. But I'm just not in the mood to spend that sort of money on stuff. I'm more interested in buying the maps, if anything. And then everything else will come by later. Okay, I'm talking too much, I'm not concentrating. I lost my bearing. Come on. It's about as realistic you're gonna get in the game. I thought I saw a blood splatter. Not that big flower. I thought I saw. There we go. No organs hit. It's old. Okay, but at least it got me the beginning of being able to track down. But it did penetrate. The thing about this game is just relax, be patient, and enjoy it. Because you get so much more out of the game if you just enjoy it. Just relax. I'm not seeing any movement. See an animal way off there. There's a bison for you. Okay, let's go. Another blood drop there. You ever keep, if you come across the blood drops and keep looking at the blood drops. And tag everything that you know that's going to help you track them. He did head right out there, didn't he? I didn't think he'd do that. Yeah, he took right off through. Could be hiding off in the tree line there. Don't know yet. Oh, more blood. You hear that? That's another hunter. There it is. Yeah, that's another hunter using that collar for. But it's really quite nice to be able to play online with people who have no interest in causing you trouble. Nope. Those many rounds, that's for a bison. You all know how many rounds I went through for my bison. More blood. Little scat. I know you. There are days that when I'm playing this game, I become very impatient sometimes. Tracking, but because I mean, you know, when you're playing other first-person shooters, that sort of thing, everything's action, 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 and you end up, you know, trying to treat this game the same way, and you really can't. I mean, you can if you want to. It's the way you want to play the game. Fine, be that way. But for me, I have to slow myself down because the pace is so different. There's a decent chance that he's bled out. He's traveling awful distance. So. See, you know, if you turn off those track highlighters there, you really can't make it out. So the track without these highlighters on would be incredibly difficult. I mean, you can see here, right? Yeah, they do, but try going through this foliage and seeing that track. Just heard a sniff. Looks like scat. Not interested in scat. Not right now. There we go. Yeah, those Bison sure taking off a lot of rounds. Holy crap, guys. Whew, this little guy took off running. That looks like blood there. No, that's scat. Looks like to me he might have stopped bleeding. More scat. Yeah, no more blood. I'm not seeing any blood. He stopped bleeding. I didn't really... Hmm. What? No, scat. Old. Holy crap. Well, it has been a while since I shot him. Dang, he really walked off. He's just casually moseying around. I was kind of hoping that I didn't do a critical hit, but I did really hurt him. I was kind of hoping he'd bleed out, but this little character, he's tough. All right, so what do we have here? Track's heading that way. What the heck was he doing? You can't be pointing in the same direction two set of tracks. I mean, what the... He came back. That's a very curious track. Very curious. He had to track back for a moment and then come back around. This little one is really tracking. Ah, crap. The person who had the DLC just left the map. No one else of us does. So. Good thing about this, though, is that the dev allows up to 15 minutes, as you saw there, for someone else who has the DLC to join. But I do like that Savannah map, though. I think that's... I don't know. I think there's an August sale on... not August sale, man. Thanksgiving sale on... Alright, well, this little guy... has to be down by the water. I don't want to get into it with you. So you can track without the highlights. Before that would take some doing. And to even know if that's your track that you're really tracking, because there's so many sometimes around you, so you don't know. Oh, there you could set up a camp there, which costs money. I mean, you know, that special whatever it is that you earn when you're killing, or when you... God, this little guy's got me going so blinking far. I never thought I'd be this far away without him falling and dropping. I've seen myself do that. Like, I have seen, like I said, the worst, I think, not the worst, but the most was almost 2 hours of tracking. So, it takes a lot of patience sometimes. The beautiful part about it, too, is that no one bothers with you. And if someone does speak to you, he comes up to you and speaks to you, he's usually the person that I've, you know, came across. I just lost the track. To be honest, I'm not interested in tracking this one anymore. It's obviously this one is not going to die. It's only wounded. It's going to heal up. So not a real problem there. Not something I like doing though. But that bison, that was very, very important. There we go. That was him, I think. Yeah, that's who it was too. Now I just need to know if I injured him. So I did finally get to... to him. 10 minutes left. And that's him. Like he knows you're there. He's not stupid. Another morning call. Come on. Okay, what do we have here? I don't have much time. That's exactly what he tries to right between these trees. Yeah, obviously that round, that shot I took didn't harm him at all. Didn't even touch him. Didn't even come close. I just thought maybe if I just, you know, just maybe. Yeah, 5 minutes. No, Savannah map is going to be the map I'm buying. That is such a fun map. I enjoy it. And there's also a DLC for the different. Okay, Mike, how about you release your finger, buddy? How about that? Huh? You're an idiot. God, this character is really. Well, another thing is too is, I mean, I'm giving them every opportunity to see me, so you can travel. Thing is, I probably wouldn't have had to travel this far if I just left down, but that takes a while sometimes, especially when I don't have time. Maybe I'd be able to spot him, take another shot at him. Now let's try this. fresh. So he's just dropped that. That's definitely not my animal. Yeah, I'll probably buy all the maps, but this one I'm not going to buy for quite a while. It's not one of my favorite, the way the map is, feels like, but I do like having the bison in that. But, because they are a challenge. You need a nice rifle for that. But, okay, folks, well, this is where this is going to end. I'm sure this is going to be like 18 gig in size for me to upload, so hope you enjoyed the video, folks. Take care.